Okay, okay, I can live with that. There we go. This is the most interesting part of the stream. The part that I'm sure everybody that looks at the VODs really, really enjoys. The bit where I'm just clearing shop, clearing the plate, you know, setting everything up. Should really do this ahead of time. But whatever. Whatever. I'm here. I'm doing it. I'm in it. Brav. Do I have like a really good gif of this animation? I have a few. Do I have any gifs of like the movement though? I should. The latest one? Speed running some lip sync for this CD-i Zelda animation. Come on over. Come on over. There we go. Alright, fuck it, let's just go. Let's just go. Let's just move. Does the shed still advertise me? Does the shed still like me? Shit, does the shed still like me? It, when I'm up... Yeah, okay. Just plop that there. Alright. Let's get the motherfucking work, yo. Get the motherfucking work, yo. Alright. Okie dokie artichoke. Lip sync is such a bastard. They're gonna be hearing a lot of I really gotta get a pole for my desk. It's just, it wobbles so much when I'm just moving my mic, like the most minute thing. Hey, Danny, what is good? Yeah, no, it's been a while. It's been a while. It was not easy to stream in my last location. I live with my parents, and I straight up could not like stream in the day, or pretty much most of the time, because I would always be told, like, you know, or my family would just need me for things like all the time, which just kind of is the case when you live with your folks. You know, it's fine. I'm happy to help, but after a while, it does get like, okay, guys, okay. I do want to actually do some shit. Sorry for the slight echo, by the way. I wonder if I can nullify that. Fixes it, kinda. But what's really gonna fix that echo is when I get like some freaking curtains around here. But yeah, I'm in my own place. I haven't had that in a very long time, so I like it. In fact, this is the first time I've ever been living on my own without my parents or anybody else. It's a freaky deaky feeling, but you know, sometimes it just be like that. Wait a minute, I'm not coloring. I'm not coloring. Hey, Dratty, you silly fucking psychopath. You're doing lip sync. It's right there on the stream's freaking motherfucking title. Am I allowed to swear on Twitch? It's been a very long time. I know nothing of Twitch. Or the laws therein. Okay. Almost always nervous when I talk to friends. Up. Okay. Turning up sensitivity. Turn. Whoa, that's a bit much. Turn. How's that? It's telling me I'm like right on the red. I do have a like equalizer for this, but I can't guarantee how good OBS's equalizer is. So you let me know. I turned it up a bit more. All right. Also, fair warning, you're gonna hear a lot of like talky because with lip sync, all you do is just listen to somebody go blah, 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 and you have to try and get those lips to match the blah, 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 blah. It could be a little weird to just constantly hear the same chunk of a word over and over. Hey, right on. Here's here. Actually, wait. I think there's a setting in here that... Yeah, don't render the 2D camera and do not render before playing. Just play it. Here. Ha ha ha. Okay. Her body is staying still, so that would just be something like, hey. Something I had to learn very, very quickly about lip syncing is that not every expression, like mouth expression, needs to be dynamic. Sometimes it can be just that, you know, and that is a million times better than a more overblown, overly dynamic, crazy mouth pose that you're trying to do. And that can be especially hard to teach yourself when you make comics, which is what I'm trying to do. Because in comics, you want every pose to be really dynamic. But no, with animation, you're drawing too much. People are not going to catch all those huge dynamic poses as you do them. All right, here. This is going to be the whole stream, by the way. It's just me going, ear. Oh, I've been dandy. In fact, actually, now that I'm moved in, me and my roommate across the wall, who's listening to me ramble, we both are all moved in, and I've been feeling pretty good. It's a nice feeling to be on your own. Now, you do have that layer of like stress that comes with it because you need to take care of yourself completely, and you have only so much support from your family. A lot of it you do need to just take on yourself. And I'm feeling that. I think I'll feel it a lot more when I start paying rent. I've paid the initial rent, but I'll feel it after a couple of months, I'm sure. But so far, I like it. I'm loving it. I really like being on my own. I prefer solitude. I'm just kind of a cool dude, man. I just like to be on my own. Solitude, living in a cave somewhere. Nobody around. I hate people and I relate to the Joker. Nah, but it's cool. It's cool to be on your own. Air. Life. What did she say? Here. The mouth would go low in that case. I started playing the Final Fantasy remake, if that's topical for anybody watching. And I'm getting into it. When I first played the FF7 remake, I remember I was being really pessimistic about it. I won't say I wanted, but from what everyone was telling me, it did not sound like it was going to be a fun game. It sounded like they were taking out a lot and they were changing so much and that it was going to just be really bland and boring. And what is this fucking mouth I'm drawing? But the more I play it, the more I'm getting into it. I'll admit that the first hour or so I wasn't into it. I don't know how much you guys are into like Midgar. Yeah, that little robot emoji deal. I don't know if it's supposed to be an emoji or it's supposed to be just a white mask. I'm pretty sure it's a, what am I saying, emoji? I think it's supposed to be like a robot of some sort. He's got like little purple headphones. Hair, that just does not look tight. What if it's like... Here. Make this a little longer. Yeah, I was completely prepared to dislike FF7. The first hour or so I thought was like the opening fight in Midgar was really fun, but once you start playing, I don't know how many people have played FF7, but the opening fight, you do like a big heist break-in and you set up a bomb and you blow up this facility, and it's really awesome, and the combat's super fun. But once you get past that part, you get into like a village, and I remembered in the original I really liked that bit because it was at night and there was neon. It was very cool. But in this remake, they set you in the daytime, and at least in my first playthrough, I immediately was like, "Oh god, this sucks," because it looked just really boring, that area. Now, that being said, later on when you play the game, you stop being in that area and you start walking around at night, which is exactly what I like. And then, yeah, like I suspected, once you get to the nighttime segments, it's like 1,000 times better. And then I started enjoying the game. It really opens up. It does. They go out of their way to like characterize people far beyond the PlayStation version. Now, they have made a lot of changes I don't really agree with. They overblow Sephiroth right out the door, and that is something that particularly frustrates me. But here's oh, okay. So that'll just be reset to 1. No, actually, no. Here's not reset to 1. That'll be a different mouth. Yeah, I don't like when they overblow a villain like Sephiroth, because he is cool, but I think he's cool when he's subtle. Now they have imagery of him like being surrounded by fire all the time, and like he's like this purveying demon that haunts Cloud, and I don't know, it's too heavy. It's too much at once, and it's right in the beginning too. So it just doesn't feel genuine. No, yeah. It is pretty damn neat, in a word. I say they did a whole lot of cool stuff with it, and my roommate is insisting that I keep playing it because it just gets weirder and cooler, and I want it to be like that. I'm playing the remake alongside the PlayStation, so I can like compare scenes and stuff like that, and really get an idea of how the two compare, because that's what everyone's going to do. You're going to compare the remake to the original and see what stacks up. All right, here's can I go back to that? Yes. Here's a little something something. I don't know if it'll look necessarily good, but it's worth a try. Ugh. There's a thing in animation called, I don't know why I did animation with quotes, like animation is a concept that's not real, but just follow me. There's a thing in animation that's called easing. That will require quotes. Where as you move into a motion, you have a couple of frames, or a lot of frames, that show the object moving to the next point. In animation, you have things like point A, point B. Can you see on the camera? Yeah. Point A, point B. And in easing, as you move from here to here, you want to have it kind of slow down and move into the next point. It depends entirely on the motion, though. If you want something to be slowly moving into the next point, you put easing. If you want it to be fast, you don't put easing. You snap it, because then it'll look snappy and poppy and fast. And the more you do easing, the more you'll find circumstances to put it in. But basically, it helps smoothen out the in-betweens. And with lip syncing, that's especially useful, because the frame beforehand is a completely shut mouth. And so this in-between could be something like taking where the mouth is and kind of like curving it so it opens up, and I don't know, but I'm getting really lost as I'm trying to do this. So a go-to that you can do is look at the mouth as it is, already opened, and then just draw it slightly shut. And that shows that it's easing into itself. It's easing open. And you want it to be closer to that than the shut mouth. Let me see how that looks. Yeah, that looks alright. Okay. Now, I do got to remember the tongue is right there, so don't forget that. And kind of keep that in the same place. Because your lip can move, but your tongue stays in the same place because it's sitting in the chamber that is your skull. But your lips have a lot more freedom. This is all just me speculating. A lot of this is just stuff that I pick up. None of this is like educated in classes. So there's a lot about animation that I have to learn. But it's musing, you know? Hey, right on. Do you do, so you do 3D modeling? Oh, wait. I think I know who this is. Yeah. Sorry, with usernames I get so jumbled up. Also, it's been a very long time. Right, of course, yes. You're always posting all the time. You go by a different username, though. It's, hold on, I'll go right to ArtDump to make sure I don't goof up. Oh, you changed your username again. Now you're going by Quack. Well, hello, Danny. No, yeah, with animating, in 3D, you can, like, automatically put in easing, and that is handy dandy. I do that a lot when I deal with the camera. In Clip Studio, you're able to use the camera. And in fact, in Adobe Animate, or just Animate. Flash doesn't do it. In Flash, you also get a camera that you can play with. And for years, I've used keyframe animation in my older views on YouTube. And that's kind of where I got into animating in the first place. Now that's a great face. She is looking like a winner. She is living her best life. Bada bing, bada boom. Now this is something I haven't done before. Lip syncing on a model that's moving. Oh my god. In this new place that I'm in, the internet is so much better. Because we don't have like 5 people on the Wi-Fi. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy that the internet just fucking works. Danny, I don't remember if you were there for some of the earlier streams, but when I would be streaming and just trying to stream, it would just crash over and over and over again. It was so frustrating. It was the worst shit. I'm so glad that's done. All right, here's, you know, maybe it doesn't need to be low like that. Here's, maybe it just needs to be a smaller smile, because I don't want to take away the smile per se. Now, something someone once told me was, you can make a mouth smaller, but try not to move the mouth away from the initial place where it was based. Like, for example, can you see my cursor? Yeah. For example, when the mouth starts here, like this is the line, then you want every other mouth to be on that line. Because it's just a way of establishing where everything is. Because your mouth can wiggle, but it can't jump around, you know? I don't know why all of my streams become like fucking tutorials. I don't know shit about animation. I just love talking about this shit, and it's cool. As I say this, I'm really trying to affirm it to myself that like what I'm saying is right. I was around for a few like the yeah. The Alone in the Dark one was nice. I got super tired by the end, but that one was nice, yeah. Also, Earthbound. I gotta get back to that at some point. Now that I can. Ooh, so much streaming to do, so little time. Ooh. Alright, how's that look? Nah, that's pretty shit, honestly. Here's. I don't like that. Here's. You know what? That needs easing initially. Man, sucks that I have to do lip syncing when the original CD-i game didn't bother doing lip syncing. Yeah, but whatever. Alright, no. It goes like... Yeah. Okay. 1AD. Nope. 180. 1D. Or 1D. Yeah, there we go. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, I love this music. I think this was from New Leaf, right? New Leaf is the Animal Crossing game I remember the most. Yes, CD-i Zelda is the You Must Die! Yes. They had two games. Faces of Evil, where you played as Link, and The Wand of Gamelon, where you played as Zelda, and that's what this one is. I animated two scenes, one of them for Faces of Evil, and now I'm doing one for Wand of Gamelon, because I wanted to do one that was better. I didn't like my one for Faces of Evil, so I thought, hey, give me another crack at it. Put me in, coach. I could do it. Oh, yeah. With a little easing. Here's... I was doing some lip syncing for another thing, too, and that one was a lot easier, I'll admit. Here's... You know, maybe I can just make that 1D again? Here's... Oh! Here's what we can fucking do. Yeah. Alright. How's that look? Here's... No, you know what? Let's make that, not like that. Make that, no, nope. Yeah, there we go. Oh, you know what else? Right. Like, what was I just saying? Keep everything on the same level. No, yeah, for sure. Okay, I'm getting there. Then you ease out. There it is. Okay.
Here's a light, 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 here's a
it's happened so fast. Here's alive. Here's alive. Hey, thank you, Danny. Is it okay that I keep referring to you as Danny? Danny! Sorry. I've had that in the past where I've spoken to people online and their username to some extent just is their real name, but they still don't want to be called their real name. In fact, on a podcast I did called ThoughtCan, I actually had a friend on there named Dan, and I said every time we opened the podcast, I'd only say his full name. And after a while, he kept confronting me about it, saying, "Can you please stop saying my full name every time we start out, but everybody else gets a username?" He was right. I mean... Alright, tight. Very nice. Here. Alright. Alright, just always keep that there. Right, here's... Okay. I'm not even gonna bother like drawing the teeth. I know that there's like some logic to drawing teeth. I've seen it before where a tooth has like an arch and you just have to imagine the arch as it wraps around the tooth. I've seen it like on Pinterest and stuff. But I'm just not going to deal with that for now. It's just too much of a hassle, and it's an unnecessary detail. Nobody's going to see it when it's this far away, you know. Oh, she's sassy as fuck. Actually, do you know what the original fairies looked like before they got this redesign? Because let me tell you, they look pretty rough. They were like, can you see? Okay, good. I am flipping through some spoilers for my comic. Don't want that. Yeah, they did not look great. This whole scene was pretty rough. Then again, I don't know what it was like for those poor animators that had to work on this shit. But these fairies, my god. No, it's pretty goddamn rough. Then we go back to this. To be fair, I had a lot more time to think about it. That's not true. I actually drew this really fast, but it was a different time, different tools, all that good stuff. Oh, these poor animators. Maybe, or maybe they were assholes. I don't know. All right. All right. Here's a life.
Here's a life. Here's a life. Here's a life.
You know, for this whole thing, I could just have their mouth open. You know, I could maybe give her a little cracked smile while she's saying this. You know, just like, ha! Like, fuck yeah, there you go. Get a motherfucking heart. Okay, maybe not that. Okay. I try to draw the sides of heads all the time because for the longest time I was so terrible at it, and so I'm trying really hard to force myself to get good at it. The next thing I'll try to do is like sides of faces. Now she's coming at you.
Here's a life heart. Here's a life heart. Here's a life heart.
Heart.
Here's a life heart.
Hard. Vibe check. Fucking hand starts coming at you. Might I say, that was one of my favorite memes when it came out. I don't know if it was specifically called vibe check, but the thing where a hand just comes at you. The one that I first saw was Sakurai, and he just looks at the screen and goes, "The next person in Smash is you." And then a hand just fucking brilliant. Fucking great. Alright, I think that'll be good.
Here's a life heart. Anthem. Here's a life heart.
Hard. Right there should be I think that's what's getting me right now. Oh, she looks a bit mad there. Yeah, I feel like it came and went. You know, though, a lot of those memes tend to just come and go super fast. More fast than I would like them to, but you know how it is. What am I doing? This is fine. I'm not panicking. It's fine. This is fine. I know what I'm doing. It's okay. Yeah, see? There. It's great. Sure. Yeah. What's this frame? Oh, it's because it jumped. Okay. Why is it the same frame? Hold on. Is this the exact same frame? Lie. You know what? I'm just gonna put a shut mouth there so that I can be like, gah. And I can feel complacent in the fact that the mouth shut at the appropriate time. Alright.
Here's a life heart. Answer. Here's a life heart. Answer.
The ice cream man is in town. TJC, yeah. The internet has a collect 1 week attention span. No, it's so true. It's so true. In a way, I kind of like that because then I don't hear a meme over and over. But then, you know what happens? I say that, but then the internet will totally forget about memes for like a week. But then there'll be that one meme that they just never let go. And then that's the one you don't like, only because they never let it go. It's so weird. Oh my god, the ice cream man is here. This is not fucking fair. I moved. I thought I was free of the ice cream man's temptations, and yet here he is. He fucking followed me. To be fair, I live in a neighborhood where there's like lots of families and kids and stuff, so makes sense. Okay.
Here's a life heart.
Here's... Should I animate the eyes at all? Like blinking? There's something about this that... the ice cream. He has a chip in my ear. He's been fucking following me since 1975. I accidentally tripped over his shoelaces and called him a little bitch, and he's never forgiven me for that. Maybe I should animate the eyes, too. Like, just blinking or something. There's something about this that's just kind of boring. Alright. If I gotta do that, I gotta get it off the track. Okay. Luckily, the eyes are only one eyes and not a million mouths. There is a bit where... Oh, not where she's approaching. I thought there... Oh, yeah, no, there is. She goes like, bing! Like that. I don't know. This bit comes by so fast that it doesn't really bother me. But as she's standing there... I don't know. You know what? Let me see it as it's zoomed out.
Here's a life heart. And some fairy dust. Here's a life heart. And some fairy dust.
Maybe it's okay.
And some fairy dust. Here's a life heart. And some fairy dust.
Some frames are missing because I'm not rendering it ahead of time, but...
Here's a life heart. And some fairy dust. Here's a life heart. And some fairy dust. Here's a life heart. And some fairy dust. Here's a
That's right. I wanted the ending pose to be a little more like... Because the original ending pose, her mouth was completely open, and I thought that looked weird. So now I wanted it shut. You know, maybe I don't need to make her blink. Maybe I don't need to give myself even more work to deal with. Oh, it's fucking horrifying. Yo, mannequins is one of those things I legit fucking hate more than anything. Not like in a freezing sort of way, but it is one of those things where I'm just like, ugh. God, like mannequin horror or whatever. I don't, you know what, now that I say that, I don't know if that's actually a thing. But just mannequins are just gross and weird, and I don't like them. It's that uncanny valley shit that always weirds me out. Although it's not my worst fear. But you'll never know my worst fear. I'll never tell. And it's definitely not the ice cream man. Waiting outside my door for his... due tidings. I was trying to think of a weird way of saying money. For his fiscal reward, for his pot of doubloons. Okay, that's good. Yeah, a little smile like that. A little baby smile like that. Now, Deborah, how come you never smile? Every time I see you in photographs, you're always frowning. Why you always frowning? Nice. Oh, and faces where they... Yeah. You know what? Have any of you... Oh, this is going to give me chills talking about it. Have any of you heard of Channel 58? It's a spooky website. And if you like... it's a spooky website that has archived footage of old recordings from a channel called Channel 58. Go look it up. I've seen every episode, but go look it up. Oh, go look it up. If you like kind of it's a very specific kind of, I'll tell you right now, it's spooky. It's a bunch of like spooky kind of episodic episodes per se, but it's one of my favorite world building shows ever made. And yeah, just give it a look. The best one has to be the sleep assist help video or something like that. I don't remember what it's called, but you'll know it when you see it. Speaking of faces being where places you don't want. Ugh. Anyways, let's stop talking about horror. No, yeah. No, it's great though. It's great. I was looking. Wait, what'd you? Of everyone blocks you on Discord. I have a fear of like seeing a person constantly behind me, but I can never get to them. Like, I feel like I've had specific nightmares just like that. And no, I had a very specific nightmare that I had recurring over and over, where I was walking down a park pathway, and it was a place I felt like I'd been like once before. It was really familiar, even though nothing about it looked at all familiar, and yet it just felt that way, you know? And as I'm walking, there's like a person in front of me. I think it was like a girl, but in dreams things are so blurred. And I kept thinking like I need to get past this person, which is a pretty like relatable thing. Like, you know, oh, I don't want to freak this person out. I hate walking directly behind them, so I just want to get past them. And I tried to get past them, but they're just moving way too fast, I guess. It feels like we're moving at the same pace though. And so as I keep walking, I feel like I'm at the point where I'm just chasing this person. And it's in that moment I suddenly realize I've never seen this person's face once. And in that moment of realization, I just get this wash of fear. I'm getting it right now. This horrible wash of fear that there's this mysterious entity right in front of me, just tormenting me as I'm running in countless circles over and over, and I can never see what their face is. Ugh, I hate it so much. I hate it so much I wrote it down into a little short story. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting to think about. Yeah, it's kind of like a shadow. I hate shadow. Oh, no, yeah. I hate shadows. I hate them. Because if I ever see like the shadow of like a person or something, and I can't identify where it's coming from, that does make me think like, fuck, where's it coming from? I want to know where my enemy is. Like, is it right in front of me? Is it behind me? I need to know exactly where my enemy is all the time, or else I don't feel secure in myself. But yeah. Anyways, that was a nightmare I had. What's a nightmare you had? Now that we're talking about nightmares. I feel like we talked about nightmares once before when we were doing a drawing request stream. Yeah, and I think it was Puppeteer, which I think that was just Danny. Somebody was telling me about some cool as fuck dreams that they had. You know what? I'll deal with blue later. I'm doing red now. Oh. Here's a nightmare quote of mine. The pain of burning organs is a pain that cannot be bared alone. Bro, that's sad. I love it, but it's sad, man. Oh. Charred mangled corpse. Yeah, that sounds familiar. I feel like we discussed it in the Discord afterwards or something. That's just ugh. Yeah, that's all it is. Just ugh. Hate that. It makes me think like, why is it charred? What happened to this poor wretched soul? I had like one nightmare that was like it was just nonsense, like nothing was actually going on, but there's a bit where I was walking into I walked into like a freezer or something, and I saw what looked like just dangling something rather, and my first thought was like, oh, they're like bodies or something, right? Like dangling plastic bodies. And so I'm walking through this freezer, and then as I bump into them, I start realizing, wait a minute, there's there's hair coming off it and stuff. What's going on? And it's not wrapped in a plastic bag at all. I don't know what this is. And then it suddenly hits me. These are gigantic spider legs that I'm bumping into. And then I go, holy fucking shit. And I start screaming and running backwards and batting them away. But as I bat them, and in my dream, I can so vividly imagine hitting something that felt like a gigantic spider leg. And as I hit it, it would come back and just smack me across the face. And I'll never forget that. Even though it wasn't real, I'll never forget the feeling of like a disgusting, hairy leg just whacking me across the face. Ugh. And it freaked me out for the rest of the day. I was in high school at the time, and I can find a book somewhere where I wrote down, because I was a bit of an edgy kid, so I kind of took things too seriously. I remembered I sketched in my book like giant, hairy spider legs coming from the sky to take us away, something like that. Just the stupidest shit, but it's because it freaked me out. It did, legitimately. Oh, and the music has gone out. I wonder if I'll get copyright struck if I play some awesome Phoenix Wright music. Hell yeah. Oh, hey. You know what? That fills pretty well. Yeah. Yep. 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 See, something that's already bugging me about this, it's fine. I'm not going to go back and fix it, but this model I obviously drew first, and this model I drew last. So there's like a very clear difference between the two. It's like I drew her, and then I drew that, and then I drew da 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 da. It's whatever, you know. I'll get better at drawing models as I go. This is one of the more involved animations I've ever done, which is why I decided to put fucking dabbing in it. And how's this look? Also, is that too loud? Sounds too loud. Whoa, we got some stories. Yeah, I had that nightmare often when I was really little. The house was about 2 stories tall, flat for the most part. It had a metal fence going around the side of the house and wrapped around the backyard, with a gate on one of the sides. I remember those charred corpses crawling, gripping at the ground as their hold on. Let's turn the music off while I read this. So we just, like, you know, get into it. The house was about 2 stories tall, flat for the most part. It had a metal fence going around the side of the house and wrapping around the backyard, with a gate on one of the sides. I remember those charred corpses crawling, gripping at the ground as their large bodies pulled themselves out of the ground. Their legs were short and stumpy, bulbous bodies that looked like trash bags filled with water. Their arms were long and thick, no hands, just stumps. Their faces were just a hole with hundreds of teeth lining it. Ugh! Fucking gross. Oh, I hate that. That's like, what was it called? Crystal Cove. That one, it was like a creepypasta made into a show, but it was actually good. Yeah. And it had a character who was like just a body made of teeth. Ugh. It's a little fucked up, Danny. Just a little fucked up. No, it's it's fine. I mean, that's why you imagine these things. It's your brain like trying to put together a whole bunch of nonsense, and somehow it compiles it into a story. It's crazy. This music is just wow. Yeah. Oh yeah, I love it. I love Phoenix Wright. It's such a good game. I may stream playing it because I do genuinely feel bad that I never finished up the review for it. Yeah, hey Ratchet, what's good? It's been a long time since I've done a stream. Well, I can't say a long time. The last stream I did do it at my old place. But the reason I stopped streaming for a while, and I've talked about this a couple times, was because I was living with my parents, and living with my parents made it very hard to stream. Just, you know. Here's... Maybe I don't need that. Motherfucker, get over there. Oh my god, asshole. Oh my god! Both of you. Fucking frame. There. Ugh. Jeez. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I like dabbing. It's fine. Not personally, but I like when people do it. I think it's the silliest shit in the world. It's like the dumbest dance move, and it's so fun. That playlist? Oh, do you mean the reviews, the Phoenix Wright reviews? Yeah. It was complicated, you know. I had the reviews, and they were really fun. But I felt like I had to make it a big fat series, and I was not talented enough, and I did not know how to do that. And so it became a thing where I just struggled so much with producing it that it became less and less fun for me. And anytime I'd pick it up again, I'd think, ugh, well, now, even if I pick it up now, it's going to feel so lame. It's going to be like nobody really wants it. Everyone's going to be disappointed by it. And the longer I waited, the more it just became a hassle more than a fun project that I really wanted to do. And I want my projects to feel like that. Something that I want to do. Because if I don't want to do it, or I don't have some drive or reason, then it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. Oh, it's been just dandy. Psycho and Sophisticate are doing just well. In fact, they're probably doing better than ever now that we have our own little space. And how's the quarantine been treating me? I still have a job right now. I work at a place that's technically essential, so it's doing well. The thing is, though, as I work at a place that is essential, I do have the desire to become a freelance artist. And this current quarantine is making that a little, maybe a little difficult. I don't know, though. I don't know. I'm still going for it. My hope is that as I go, I can start working off of commissions, artwork, animations, and see where my work takes me. And now that I'm in my own place, I have more time to plan for stuff like that. So we'll see. My big goal is to work exclusively off of my art and just keep producing my comic and make stories and shit and stream for you guys. Yeah, this is exactly where I want to be in my life, and I want to see how much better I can make it. So yeah, thank you. Thank you. I'm doing pretty well, actually. I'm pretty happy I can stream again. Alright, what was I looking at? Right, I rearranged the mouth. I think that's better. Yeah. Something smells. Must be me. Or no, it's because I got a stuffy nose, isn't it? Oh, voice acting. Oh, voice acting or voice over? Tell me more about that. Stumpy, hold the fucking phone. Bam! He's my precious little boy. Yes, he is. Can I put him somewhere where like we can see him? He like, yeah, he's visible. Oh yeah, he's visible. Mr. Rabbington. He'll just sit over there. Ugh. I asked my apartment complex. Oh, thank you, Shadow Pancake. So many people showing up all of a sudden. Hey guys, what's good? Yeah, me too. I hope y'all can accomplish what you want. It takes perseverance. It takes a lot of fucking grinding, and it takes knowing the community that you're in. I notice. It's better when I talk to animators and people that have successfully like made a career for themselves drawing and animating and whatnot, because you can just, it's like having a support group. But oh, you can't see Stumpy at all. Stumpus, my little Stumpus. I got a picture somewhere of my dad hugging Stumpy in this room. It's the best. Oh, definitely take it. Take it seriously too. Like really invest yourself in the artistry and the mechanics, because once you understand it, then you're just off to the races, you know? Because animation can be complicated, but once you get it, then you can start getting creative, and you can stop hitting roadblocks where you're like, oh wait, but how do I make this? How do I make that? How do I do this? How do I do that? There is a certain wall that you need to get over where you finally can tell yourself, I can figure this out. You know, you can go beyond just a student and be somebody who can just create things without needing to feel like there's so much you don't understand. Like for me right now, I feel like there's a lot I don't understand about animation, but I'm at a point right now where I understand art, and that is enough for me to do anything. I don't want to blow smoke up anybody's ass, of course. What I mean is you dedicate yourself to the craft and you'll do a great job. If you half-ass it, that's the word. If you half-ass it, then there's no point in even trying to begin with. You gotta put in that grind, son. You gotta put that fucking grind. By the way, regarding Stumpy in the background, could I like put you here, my boy? Put you like... Perhaps. Yeah, kind of. I've asked the landlord if I can drill into the wall, and if I can, I'm going to build a shelf specifically for Stumpy, and then you can see him every stream. Same with Mr. Rabbington too. Hey! Oh, you mean like a tablet? Yeah. Dude, great. Just start drawing. Get used to drawing on that pad. It's a little weird. It's different from drawing on paper. But really practice. Get at it. Also, try to find an inexpensive program to practice animation in, because all you gotta do is practice. In fact, there is... Go look up... how to download Flash 8 for free. It's legal. If you're worried about that, I totally get it. Some people are not worried about that at all. But if you want a free animation program, I'm telling you this right now, Flash 8. There's a video that is out there. and you can get it. And it's just a program that you can animate in. And Hellbenders was made in Flash 8. Super Meat Boy's animations were made in Flash 8. Binding of Isaac's 2. If you want a free program to practice animation, Flash 8. And if you want anything greater, go for it. You know, be my guest. Pave your own path, but that's my advice for you. Anyways, I'm reading the comments now because I've been talking too much. Somebody's the purest being. Voiceover has been a struggle. I hope that you accomplish. Yeah, trying to take in college. More so, I'm going for voice acting. I'm having trouble finding time with my whole family stuck at home. I get that. No, I totally get that. I feel like I'm only really, truly productive when I'm away from my family and I have time to myself. Like right now, in fact. I totally get it, though. Keep grinding. Try to find... I know this quarantine has got a lot of people shut down. It makes you sort of feel hopeless, too. But it's not going to last forever, just based on what I've been hearing. And it may... And even quarantine aside, you can sometimes feel like you're trapped inside of a house with no way out. And the only way out is if you, like, get a job, get a home, get some friends, get connections. But the fact that I just listed those things means that you can do it. Now, of course, everyone's situation is different. But the point I'm attempting to make, just based on my own experience, is that if you search for answers and solutions, sometimes you'll find them. Maybe not always in the way you expect. Sometimes you'll find them. Anyways. I bought an electric pet. I did an animation for my 10th grade art project last year. Kind of sucked, but I passed. Yo, it's just gonna, you know, your first couple of projects. I have a project called Flatmates, which I thought was the coolest shit in the fucking world. It's the cringiest, most stupid shit I've ever made. And I go back every now and then and look at it, and I'm just like, ugh, you silly motherfucker. It was literally like me with big red glowy energy around my hands, and I'm just shooting a clone of myself, which just further cemented how I had no friends that wanted to make movies with me. So it's me and myself shooting lasers at each other, and I was trying to be all cool and cinematic, and oh, it was so dumb. It was so dumb. But I was so proud when I made it. And I passed too. Personally, I'm trying to get into the game industry. Ooh. That is a cool industry to be in, but I get that struggle. Not so much to make games myself, but to put my models in others. I feel like I've been doing pretty good with robots and textures, so I'm trying to get better with the more organic stuff. Very interesting, yeah. Yeah, the 3D model lists are so necessary, I'm noticing. I have tried to apply to video games because where I live, there's a lot of game industries that are looking to hire people, like Nintendo, Valve, Microsoft, Google. I mean, Google's not video games, but they still need it. And I try to apply as like a low-key animator or at least like a UI designer because I do have a degree in design. But what they're looking for is 3D animators. So, hey, something to consider. And the more organic and real you get with your textures, the closer you get to real fucking life, dog. What am I doing? I'm like zooming in and out, and I don't even know what I'm looking at. I think she's done. I think that's what I'm getting at here, is that she's done. Right, okay. Alright, I'm moving on to blue then. Blue, 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 blue. And ass. God, this is such a mess. Oh, did I lock this? Oh, I did. Why did I do that? Oh, I know what to do here. It's a motherfucking easing dog. You know, in a sec, I might just turn on some FF7 music. Considering the game that's out right now. You know, I talked about FF7 earlier. How does everyone feel about it? I know some new people entered chat, and, oh. Hey there, Sparta Harlan. Oh, it's been dandy. I'm in a new place right now. I haven't been streaming for a while because I was in my parents' house, and streaming there was just really hard. Poor internet, not a lot of free time to do it. They always needed me for stuff, but now I'm in my own place, chilling, feeling good, and yeah, just doing all right, man. Thank you for asking. Oh yeah, no, yeah. I really liked the remake. I initially thought it was going to be really lame because everyone was talking shit about it, and there was so much drama while it was going on. And when I did my first playthrough of it, my first like hour in, I did get kind of sassy with it, a little judgmental, a little this is bad. Oh, no surprise. Oh, this area looks a little bland. Oh, how about that? But my second playthrough, and when I played it with my roommate, who was a lot more optimistic about it, and he played the whole game already, I like it. I like it a lot better now that I have gotten that sassy frustration out of my system. Now I can just play it like a regular fucking human being. Fair enough, TJC. That's a good point. I'm lucky to have the PS4 that I have. My brother forced me to buy it way back in the day. I'm glad I still have it. It's so fucking gorgeous, I know that. Also, I never finished reading Danny's thing. Yeah, as my time as a 3D modelist, I've learned that 3D modelers don't really get a lot of spotlight, since their stuff is such mainstream in terms of game graphics. They often don't get a whole lot of attention, at least when going outside of the game industry. So it's a bit of a struggle, but it isn't anything I can't do with enough effort. Yeah, man, keep grinding. No, I don't think they removed any party members. If anything, what they've done is added stuff, which can be a good thing or a bad thing. I know. What they did was they added more campaigns to flesh out Jesse, Biggs, and Wedge as characters, which I personally really liked. You mostly learn about, like, Jesse's backstory. I won't spoil it, because it's cool. And you get some, like, additional missions where you just do cool little creative things. And I appreciate stuff like that. I feel like people are going to argue that it's just extending the game time. And I guess it is, but it's extending the game time in a way that I like. Like, it's giving me missions that I genuinely enjoy. There's nothing, like, especially boring about it. So, I ain't complaining. Also, the combat's spot on. It's, like, I remember when I was younger, I didn't want to give Final Fantasy VII a try, because I did not like take-turn combat. It took a very long time for me to enjoy take-turn combat, and the only version of take-turn combat that I liked was Paper Mario. And I was a stickler about that for, like, probably more than a decade. But then I played, like, games like Persona And I went back and played more like Pokemon and stuff, and I started to play the Final Fantasy games, and I got into it. And now I'm better at it. I'm a lot better at it than I was before. And that's the difference, you know, you gotta give things a chance. You gotta walk before you can run. But no, yeah, to answer your question, so far I have not seen them take out any party members. I don't know if they will, or have said they will. If they say they will, that sucks. I really hope they don't do that. It's okay, so this is one thing I get why people are mad. I'm able to ignore it again, but it's coming out episodically. So what they're doing is the first game is going to be maybe 1/4 of the original game, and then they're going to release the second part, and then the third part, and then the fourth part. And I get why people are annoyed about that, because you basically have to pay a $60 game 4 times. And you're going to have to wait years and years of development for them to get this shit all done. And I get that. That's super annoying. Because Final Fantasy VII is a huge game. I don't mind it, because if every game is like this first one, then that means every game is going to be like thicker. And you know what it's going to be like? It's going to be like Lord of the Rings, the extended edition. Are we all familiar with Lord of the Rings? We all know like what that is. There was the original cut, which was just the whole straight story as you understand it, and then there was the extended edition. Yes. And I think that's what this remake is supposed to be. It's expanding upon characters, and it's opening the world up a bit more, and it's presented in like beautiful animation, and you got like this cool combat style and shit. So it's almost like a reboot. And if you're willing to pay for that, then hey, no prob. But I get why other people are like, why can't I just pick up this remake and just have it? Like, just have one version and not have to deal with this hassle of waiting and buying and... Ugh. Right, yeah, no. And if it has to be like a banger every single time, I want it to. What I want to see is... I want to see once we get in the big open field, you know? Because in modern games, you don't see that much. You know that thing when you leave Midgar, and it's just a huge open landscape that you need to walk around? I want to see how they figure out how to make that compelling. Because in the old game, I did not like that segment. I fucking hated walking around and just getting random encounters all the time, and just getting lost on the map. I just thought it was super irritating. Right. It's like releasing each disc. It's... I think it's only 4. I heard from like a couple people it's going to be 4 parts. I think that the reboot ends once you leave Midgar, which is a fair chunk of the game. That's after you meet like Aerith, and you set up Cloud's backstory, and you fucking... fight Shinra and like intercept them, and you meet Rufus, and you have like the motorcycle fight. Oh, by the way, there is some cool shit in there that they added that I genuinely enjoy. Some like cool, I won't call them mini games because it's not like that. Cool set pieces, cool additions. I don't know. I'm not a game designer. Yeah, play it on the Switch. I watched a video that talked about all the different ports, and the Switch one sounds like they pretty much got everything right. If you want, you could always just play the the enhanced PC port. But if you want to get the best experience from the PC port, you need to mod it. So if you're that dedicated, go look up how to do that. Because I don't know. Something about like adjusting the mods and the character models and other stuff like that. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Okay, okay. I need to make that mouth big. I don't know why I'm not doing that. It's just these itty bitty little mouths I'm drawing. You know what? Chrono Trigger is another game I want to play. I have no idea if that game is good, but... or, well, no, that's not true. I played a bit of it. Played it on the DS, which is the best port. Or so I've been told. Sure, yeah. I think maybe having the enemies actually visible in the landscape, like how some Pokemon games do it, I think that'd add a bit of a gotta dodge this enemy kind of thing. Yo! Yo, Sparta Harlan, thank you so much. Look at how ugly I am. Should probably change those. Thanks, Sparta Harlan. Yo, my man. Thank you so much. Maybe even have if you attack them in the overworld, you get a free shot. But if they get a hit on you in the other world, they get a free shot. Kind of thing could work, I think. Wasn't there a version that they just put raw midis on the... Yes, that was the first PC port of Final Fantasy VII. It was terrible. It was based off of an old ROM that they had. Because so many old PC games, in fact, so many old video games do not have the original source code, is what it's called. Crash Bandicoot didn't have the original source code. Final Fantasy didn't. So many games that get remakes, they just get built from the ground up based on example because they don't have the original source code. The PC version was based on an incomplete version that had poor dubbing and the wrong audio files, MIDIs, and there was a lot of glitches. Over time, the PC port got a lot better, and now on the Steam port, it's basically completely fixed, save for a couple of like graphical things that you could fix with mods. Okay, so for very personal reasons, I always prefer red. I won't explain why that is, because this is a Christian stream. But yeah, I typically go with red. But keep in mind, blue is my favorite color. So, screaming internally. Yeah, thanks again, Spartan, for the donation. That's super cool. I forgot that you could do donations on stream. It's been so fucking long since I've done a stream that I forget how this shit works. All right. I love this song. Yeah. No, yeah, it's kind of funny. Blue is pretty cool. I do like her. I tried to give these guys like a little personality, but I was mostly thinking about like the technical aspect. Like for example, Blue does a dab. Now you know what? You know what? I am gonna make just one little adjustment. Well, first of all, how's that look?
And some fairy dust. Here's a life heart. And some fairy dust. Here's a life.
Okay. Bam. Bam. Yeah. Just gonna make the eyes. Okay, that scoots way too much. In fact, actually, I can just see where it was before. There we go. Alright, how's that look?
And some fairy dust. Here's a life heart. And some fairy dust. Here's a life.
Okay. Lips are just slightly off, so we will adjust that. That. And
some fairy dust.
let's just make this window a little smaller. Needs to be a little bit before. Take all this and go scoot, scoot. Ansem. From Kingdom Hearts, my favorite game? It really sounds like she's saying Ansem. Listen, the dab is everything. Always be dabbing in this particular situation. This is such a vibe song. Oh my god, I fucking love this song. Question, have you ever considered doing another review video? Or have you stepped away from it to focus on art? I really have. I'm making a comic right now. I'm focusing on getting better at animating, and I'm trying to make a career off of freelance work. The thing is, though, in the back of my mind, I do think about the reviews. I feel like I talk about this a lot, so I'll keep it brief. When I did the reviews in the past, they were all entirely for fun, but the more I worked on them, the more they became like work, and the less interested I got in talking about like video games and stuff. I like making videos, but if I make videos about anything, it's got to be something that I enjoy and I want to talk about. And I love video games, keep in mind. But if I'm going to talk about a game, it needs to be something I really care about personally. And I can't always pick up any old game and just talk about it, like a lot of reviewers can do. I know this dude Nitro Rad, who I don't know personally, although I wish I did, because he's a very cool dude. And he's made like 1 billion videos based on lots of games that I would have ordinarily talked about. That's the kind of personality where you can just pick up a game and go, I'm going to talk about this. And whether I like it or I just feel lukewarm about it, doesn't matter. I'm just going to talk about it. And I feel like I'm not that kind of personality. If I have to play a video game for like an entire 2 weeks and I need to rush it out because I need to get a review done, reviews are just not the thing that I'm going to get especially passionate about. You know, a storyline or art or characters or like something where I'm able to be really creative and do like cool visuals or funny jokes or something like that. That's what I care about. And in that same vein, maybe someday I will make the Phoenix Wright review because it's a window where I can be creative and just make up skits and jokes. To this day, I still remember some of the jokes I did in Phoenix Wright, and I think, that really was a fun time making up skits and these creative characters. I was basically making an abridged series. So to answer your question, yeah, no, I'm focusing mostly on art. But if I can think of a video to make, then I'll make it. If I want to do it, then it will be done. Yeah. Hey, Nitro Rad. Yeah, he's a cool dude. I don't watch nearly enough of his videos because a lot of them are very technical. And he just literally reviews the games. But he's a good man, yeah. I feel like I spoke to him at some point, but I can't remember. I jumped between a lot of Discord servers and Skype calls back in the day. And I just have this very vivid image of talking to someone, some like game reviewer, who was like, oh, so-and-so, yeah, I do videos. And he was like a little more low-key than he is now. And then years later, I go, oh shit, it's that guy. I remember when I talked to him. So it could have been Nitro Rad. Could have been somebody else, I don't know. But in any case, I'm really glad that Nitro Rad has gotten such an audience. He's a really cool dude. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. I want it to be good, I never want to feel like when I make a review that as soon as I upload it, I go, okay, next. I never want to feel like that. I want to feel like what I make is fun and people enjoy it. And I can look back on it over and over and over and think, yeah, all right, I did a good job. Totally. No, yeah. What I do nowadays is I turn on like Let's Plays or I turn on music. More often I turn on Let's Plays though. And I just listen to people go and listen to them like talk about shit. Or I listen to them talk about game design, or I'd hear them talk about like silly shit. Right now my favorite channel is Oni Plays. They are just a bunch of really fun dudes. I still watch Game Grumps every now and then. But Oni Plays has just been the channel where I've watched every one of their videos. And you know what? This should be... The mouth gets smaller. It should not be like open right before she does the dab. Because she's clearly saying and some. know what? You know what? Sounds like Breath of the Wild music. No, yeah, Oni Plates is fucking great. I recommend anybody like looks them up and watches them. They are the best. Hammer, God sakes. And I want to take this and oh no, unlock it. And there we go. And need easing on the mouth. Thank you, Hammer. I'm being hosted. I don't know what that means, but I'm being hosted. Any games that you are currently into? Well, I said before, Final Fantasy VII remake and Animal Crossing. I've been playing that. I'm on the hype train with everybody else. But God. I was gonna get up and oh, tight. I was gonna get up and take a break, but now that I'm being hosted, I don't think I should. I think that's not appropriate. Tight. Okay, no, I have seen that before. Oh shit, what up? Are you streaming? Oh wait, no, I understand it. Aw, Hammer. Hammer the sledgehammer. Sorry. Yo, Hammer, can you identify this awesome music I'm playing? That I'm playing with my hands right now? Alright, these all need to be the same rate, or else it's just not going to register. Oh, shit. Yeah. What the fuck? Oh my god, I got all jumbled. There we go. In it. Sorry. I just clapped right in front of the mic. I'm a sledgehammer because I destroy your feelings. That's a big fat F. Aw. Oz, question, is the music too quiet? Can people hear it? I can always turn it up. It's the subtlest The subtlest little thing. But yeah, that's alright, we got it. We got the fucking lip sync, boys. Ugh, alright. Alright, so we got that much in the bag. Now she actually says something here. She goes, dust. 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 Get the ansem. Yo, no. I was about to start doing cringy shit, but I'm not gonna. You can't force me. Alright, she goes. She goes. She goes. Oh boy. Oh? I have 1K watch. Wait, what is that? Do you have 1K watch points? Well done. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yo, Twitch is so motherfucking cool. They do cool things that other people like. Twitch is so much better than YouTube. I used to stream on Twitch and YouTube, but I don't know if I should even bother now. I think I should just pick a side. Because he can really eat up your internet for no reason. Hey there, Almimi was taken. Hello there, Almimi was taken. I feel like it's been a hot minute. How's it going? It definitely has been. It's going great. I'm in a new place. I now live with just me and my roommate. And we're doing well. You know, getting by. Now that I'm in my own place, I can stream a lot more often, and I really like it. Shut up. Thanks, TJC. Are you even allowed to stream on YouTube at the same time when they are affiliate? There are... Now, you say that, but... So, and therefore, what I'm about to tell you may not be allowed? I don't know. But there are websites that you can go to that allow you to stream on multiple platforms. You can stream it on YouTube and Twitch and Picardo, all three at the same time. I've done it. It's not... see, I get the Steam code through Twitch, right? But there's like some third-party site, I don't remember what it's called, where you can put in your YouTube code, your Steam code, your Twitch code, and your Picardo code, and then they give you a code from their site, and then they stream you to the site, their third-party site, and then that goes out to 3 different places. In doing that, though, it takes a lot of your internet for some reason, and you do run the risk of maybe getting in trouble. I don't know. I was never caught. I did that for like several months, and I don't know if that's fucking illegal or something. I was never told it was bad, so I don't know. But you can do that if you want. As in, when are you an affiliate? You aren't allowed to stream. Oh, an affiliate. You know what? You're right. I totally forgot I was an affiliate with Twitch. I just forgot. So, I don't know. I'd rather stream on Twitch. So, shit. I hope they don't look at the stream and go, oh, fuck. Yeah, no, well, I just love Twitch. It's just so much nicer. On YouTube, it would just lag all the time, and it'd suck. And I got like a bunch of dudes in the chat that would always spam it. I remember I was doing a drawing stream, and we got hit by like the panda army or something, and all they did was just post emojis of pandas. YouTube is just, they have done a lot of like smart things with their platform. Their streaming platform. Okay, let's be honest. The video producing platform for YouTube is horseshit, and it's never been fixed. But the streaming platform is a lot better. But Twitch is just better than that, you know? It's more optimized. It just works. I can just get in there and do shit, you know? Yeah. Paddington 2. You're right. Yeah. I thought it was Pandas. It was Paddington 2. Yeah, it was a movie. It was so weird. I remember when I started banning them, they started being like, "Oh, dude, what the fuck? You're such a buzzkill." I'm like, I'm not a fucking buzzkill. You're spamming my account. What do you think I'm gonna fucking do, you idiot? Oh, it's so stupid. I hate. If the streaming does ever take off, I will probably look for mod support. Members of ThoughtCan used to be mod support, but I haven't spoken to a lot of them in a while. So I don't think it'd be nice of me to hit them up after so long and be like, "Hey guys, you want to mod my streams?" Ugh, whatever. Yeah, I don't like spam. Believe it or not. I think it's fucking annoying. Oh boy. Okay, so I am gonna get this lip sync done. Fuck it. Alright, I'm gonna finish up this lip sync, and then I'm gonna take a break. Because I'm nearly done. Oh, you outsies, Sparta? Alright. Thank you, my dude. Appreciate you. Appreciate the $15, my guy. Always love when you stop by. Good night. That was an award-winning smile. She's beautiful. She is beauty. She is grace. She has a funny face. Can I play the Donkey Kong rap? Will I get in trouble? Guys, will Twitch ban me if I play the Donkey Kong rap? Will Twitch put me in the naughty box if I play the Donkey Kong rap? Yeah, have the biggest sleep. Fairy does.
Fairy does.
Fair. I think like here will be re. Oh, I'm at the end. Oh boy, what music to play next? What music to play next? CD-i Zelda. Play it in G major. Yeah, I think so. Donkey Kong rap G major. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're done with that. What about G minor? Minor? Minor, yeah. Fort minor. Okay, there is no G minor. Wait, what's this?
Here we go.
It's like a lo-fi hip-hop. There is no G minor. Ba, 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 ba. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, you know what? I might play the DK64 soundtrack. Yeah, because that is just fantastic. Donkey Kong 64. Oh, if there was ever a series that I personally want to see a remake of, or at least a remaster or something, it's Donkey Kong 64. I'm definitely going to stream it at some point. I am so happy that I can just look over at the that little green box for open broadcast. And it just works, you know? He shoots ya, it's gonna hurt. Oh! No, seriously, yeah, there's too many fucking mini games. I'll admit it. That's my favorite game, one of my favorite games, but there's too many fucking mini games. And it definitely drags by like the second half. And the graphics are really fucky at times. So a remake would just help so much. It'd be a world of difference. No, Amber, they're trying to say like it's gonna hurt more than usual. It's gonna be like an extra hurt. It's gonna be a double hurt. It's gonna be a double upload of pain. Well, Diddy shoots peanuts, which is like nothing. But Donkey Kong shoots coconuts. Have you ever been hit with a coconut once? Or at least held it in your hand and imagined it hitting your head? I would not want that. Tiny Kong? Oh, for shame, for shame. I don't know how old any of them are, but I assume they're all kids. For shame. By me? Probably. I do have a bit of a coconut head, you're right. I did not authorize this bullying. Guys, I'm being bullied on my own Twitch channel. Stop. Stop. Grown-up Tiny Kong? Hold on. Looking it up. Tiny Kong. Where's a grown-up Tiny Kong? Like, where's that in the canon? What the hell? Not only is it real, there's like what looks like an official model. When did this happen? Yeah, this is from like a game or something. Pineapple smells, grape smelling, oranges and coconut shells. Oh, Mario Super Sluggers. Tight. You know, I just realized I have like a bunch of friends who are furries. I'm not a furry myself, but I see so much like furry art. You know what I never see is monkeys. You never see monkeys. You see wolves, you see cats, you see birds, you see basically anything that's like a pet, you know? But you do not see a monkey. I have never once seen a furry monkey. Excuse me, monkeys are not gross. I will allow facts on this stream, but I will not allow lies. The Amber. I will not allow bestiality and lies on my channel. Monkeys are not fucking gross. They're adorable. Older Tiny Kong came in with Diddy Kong Racing DS, I think. Yeah? Okay. Funky monkeys, yeah. Monkeys are adorable and they're silly. They are also fucking roided out monsters that can rip you apart if they wanted to. But when they don't want to, then they're adorable. Yeah. Just like... I'm not gonna say that. Sometimes the things you don't say are the best things. What the fuck? I've gotten so distracted.
Fairy dust, fairy dust, fairy
Read dust. Dust. So, like, like. So a question, now that I got a decent little audience in the group, would you guys be interested if I brought back the drawing request streams? I remember people really liked them. How do you guys feel about them now? I'd probably just do them whenever. I don't know if I'd want to give myself a schedule per se. It's gotta be like a shut mouse somewhere. Yeah, no, hey. You know what I never figured out? That Crusher option in the cheat menu is in N64 unlocked them in multiplayer until 20... Huh? that crusher option in the cheat menu. Figured out that crusher option in the cheat menu in Donkey Kong 64 unlocked in multiplayer. I didn't know you could unlock like more people in multiplayer. That's cool. That's fucking cool. All right, all right. So cool. Drawing requests. I'll try and do those some more. I don't know when I'll do them. Maybe I'll do them at this time. Maybe I'll do them later in the day. Because it's like 3 o'clock now. So yeah. Tight, tight, tight. And I think I am getting fucking close. So close, so close. You know what? This might mask some things.
Fairy dust, fairy dust, fairy dust, fairy dust, fairy dust, fairy dust, fairy.
Oh no, that doesn't work because dust is right there. Dust, dust, like right at the end. Dust. Re. No, the closed mouth was for the end, but I overshot it. It's supposed to be further back. Dust, dust. The T is right here. Dust. Unless I go dust ta, like dust ta. I might have to make another one. Ta. 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 Dust. Now, you know, I do like that shape. No. What the fuck is going on? You know, I really can't have that shape. It's just confusing. I like it, but I can't. Does some The mouth has to shut at some point. Oh no, they're a bundle of waifu. Dust ta 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 dust ta dust ta. So.
Fairy dust, fairy dust, fairy.
So as it comes in, it's like airy dust.
Fairy dust,
It's got a shut. So this is where it should start. Okay. So she's looking fucking sassy in this with that mouth. I kind of like it actually. I think I might keep it. Still an open mouth. Oh, nope, stop. Yeah, that's when the Kremlins bump into each other. Okay, let's work it in twos then. I think this is in threes right now. Oh, fuck. Nope. You know what? I like that re better than the other re. And that's a sentence I've often caught myself saying. I like that re better than the other re. Okay, okay, now I'm getting it. Re. What does a re mouth look like? A couple of waifu sounds like a double meaning. Very horizontal. Ah, the joys of animating, you're right. Oh, it's so fucking good, isn't it? I like animating, I really do. Yes, no, yes. Very horizontal, I imagine. Sure. You know, I do kind of like that. I do kind of like how that looks. Dust. Okay, so I could reuse that. No. Duh. Okay, so get rid of these two. Ta. Nope. about this? Does. Oh wait, no, it's fairy dust. Ugh, I'm already not even seeing it as I'm doing it. Fairy dust. It's this. Da. Da. That's supposed to be a 6, actually. Yeah, you know, I have actually. My brother is a big fan of JoJo, and I have actually tried to do the Dio bend, where you bend all the way backwards, and I could get pretty fucking low. Alright, and that should be 7. Alright, let's just do it here. Fairy dust. Is that gonna look... It makes, like, logical sense. Sort of. Oh! This should not be an open mouth. Shut up. I am a professional. Making professional noises. Yeah, no, it's like ree. Why can't I scroll? Aha! You thought this was a Twitch chat, but no, it was me, Dio! Oh my god. It's gotta, no, but I'm right about this. It's gotta be an F. It's gotta be an F sound, like fuh, or at least like a shut mouth. Very. So that will be 6. This will be E, and this will be like I already think I'm drawing too many faces. Too many mouth. Very Farita. Sure. Yeah. I don't know. It's. You know what? Let's not look at it in a vacuum. Let's look at the whole thing. Wait, shit, what the fuck happened there? Oh, that's because I moved the model. Right. I should probably move the color too. Yeah. This music gives me so much fucking stress. I hate it. I hate it. I hate how it winds up. It better not play the wah 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 afterwards. Good. Okay. too much. Too much. Fairy dust. Yeah, it's just too much shit. Should it end on the 8 like I was thinking? Maybe it doesn't even need the fairy dust? Maybe fairy dust is said somewhere over here. Let me experiment with something. Let me get rid of this and that. Right here. Shit. The fuck? Okay. Nope. Over here. Alright. Dust. Dust. Make it just in 3s.
Fairy dust, 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 fairy. And some fairy dust, and some fairy dust, and some fairy dust.
You know, there's so much going on that it looks fine. I don't know if it looks logically fine. I know, right? Nah. Yeah. Welcome to bonus stage. Burrito, 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 burrito. Fajita, 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 fajita. That, I think, should be good.
And some fairy dust, and some fairy dust, and some fairy dust, and some fairy dust, and some fairy dust.
Yeah, the actress definitely slurred her words when she was saying it. Thanks, Ratchet. That could be your character model. It's like Derpy with her cross-eyed. You're right. I'm definitely hitting play right now. Am I... Did some... You guys are looking at this at the same rate I am, right? I'm hitting play and it's not... Am I having a stroke? What is this? No? Okay, yeah, I'm saved. I'm good. Okay, saving did it. No, you know what? I should render this, because if I'm looking at, like, the minute frames, then I need to render it ahead of time. Oh, is that what... Did it render ahead of time? I guess it did. Yeah, go for quality.
And some fairy dust, 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 and some fairy dust.
No crash. Just acting up. Fairy dust. Fairy dust. Dabbing fairy dust. I think it's fine. I think, well, the thing is, the shot afterwards has them with their head, like... Keep zooming out. The next shot is them rotating their heads, and then it sinks into the darkness in this cool stylistic thing. So it's like, it's one of those zoom. And so it's better if both their mouths are shut before they go vroom. No, wait a minute. I do open their mouths again. How does this look?
Here's a life heart and some fairy dust. 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 Here's a
Fucking.
Here's a life heart.
Yeah, seriously.
Fairy dust. Here's a life heart and some fairy dust.
Oh, that helps.
Life heart and some fairy dust.
It's because the fairy part. Okay, I was confusing myself. The F in fairy starts fucking here. Fairy dust. For God's sakes.
Life heart.
I will fully admit I made this harder for myself than I probably needed to. I just wanted it to be the best it could be.
Here's a life heart and some fairy dust. Here's a life heart and some fairy dust. Here's a life heart and some fairy dust. Here's a life heart and some fairy dust.
And you know what? If anything is wrong, lip sync is not what I care most about. Ha la la di loo di da di dee di da di doo. Oh my gosh. Alright. It's break time. It's fucking break time. Bro. I'm very proud of this. I like how it all turned out. See, these shots here and all that. It was fun. It was really fun. And get it? They're these two little balls at first, and then you zoom in, and they're like, oh, they're people. Yeah, sure, yeah. And with this, I just need to do the color, and then I'm done. God sakes. Yeah, no, but let's play the whole thing. Rendering. Oh, you know what? Let's render it. Let's do the whole shebang. Let's also render the 2D camera, which means it's going to take a sec, but it'll be worth it. Oh, thank you, Denny. Uh-oh, crash imminent. Nope. This is going to take a sec. You can't see the loading bar, but it's coming. So while I'm here, before I go on break, how are all of you? I really love this collab. Afterwards, I'm going to do a Rayman collab. Hopefully. I applied to them. I haven't heard back yet. But, sorry, my brother's texting me. Oh.
Here's a life heart
Oh.
and some fairy dust. Have some water of life. Here's a life heart and some fairy dust. Have some water of life.
There it is.
Here's a life heart and some fairy dust. Have some water of life.
The lip sync needs work.
Life heart and some fairy dust. Have some water of life. Here's a life heart and some fairy dust. Have some water of life.
Hell yeah.
Here's a life heart and some fairy dust. Have some water of life.
This is the Zelda CD-i games collab that they're doing.
Have some water of life. Here's a life heart and some fairy dust.
I think blue is better than red, honestly. It's red that's giving me stress
Here's
right
a
now.
life heart and some fairy dust. Have some water of life.
There's so much shit going on. But I wanted to do full body. I think it looks great, honestly. I think it's great. Oh, the voices are dreadful. She's the cooler Navi. Blue is the one true white. See, this is why I stick up for red, because people aren't sticking up for red. All right. I'm going to leave this on a loop, but without the audio. And then I will fucking come back. Oh, lordy. I want to get up. See, one thing you guys don't know is I'm looking at a light right now. There's a light like right here that helps with lighting the room. And it's right in the corner of my eye. And that's really what's been tiring me out. Also been doing this for like 2 hours. So, yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking too. Yeah. Ugh, anyways, I'm going to get up, get some water. BRB. Let me put up the BRB. I love how you guys are characterizing them. I like Red as much as the next guy, but she ain't got a lot going for her. She doesn't dab or slur her speech like Blue. Blue is a dynamic character. I imagine Red is the... All right. All right, I'll be back. How do I turn my mic off? Oh, that's how. Amber, what the fuck? Okay. Hello. Guys. John made cookies off camera. I don't know how to feel about this. John made fucking cookies, and now I'm just eating cookies. It's just like this is that popular thing that YouTubers do all the time. They like eat disgusting food on camera, and they do it, and they like loudly chew it, and they get like, and they make like $35,000 a year. Cookies are fucking delicious. No, yeah, I ain't talking trash on cookies. Cookies are amazing. Everybody in chat is just saying the same thing. Cookies are amazing. Cookies are awesome. Cookies are perfect. Cookies are, in a word, fandabby-tabulous, in my opinion. Cookies are life. Oh boy. Camera's out of focus. Oh, Lord of mercy. Oh, Lord, save us. And enough of this. Hey, Zelda. Hey, Zelda. Nice cock. I am a dumbass. Okay. Bing, bang, boom. Bim, boom, bam. Ribba-dam, dam. Now to color. Oh boy. This kind of stuff just takes forever. Right, okay. Let's color blue, because everybody loves blue. That, no, not that blue. There you go. Excuse me? Oh my gosh, you're right. Hair on the tongue is just, it's just fucking, it's just unnerving. You know what I'm gonna do? Is it not that? I'm gonna do. I'm going to. Yeah, there it is. So that when I put the skin down, yeah, there it is. All right. Color margin is too big. I know that now. Okay, color margin is still too big. All right. Okay, what the fuck is going on? Fuck. Whew. Oh my god. All right, let's see why this is happening. My goodness, there's just so much. But now, the reason you make that white model ahead of time is so you can color over it without risking bumping into shit. It turns everything white except for that. Okay. Refer to other lasers. Yeah. Yeah, so why are you giving me sass? Ass. Yeah, there's no way for me to get around that. That's super weird. Why? Alright, let me try and just hit up the corners. Nope, stop. In fact, let's just do a little experiment, okay? I've covered just as all of it. It's weird, dog. It's gonna be a no from me, dog. Is this the case with other? Probably. Oh. Well, that's silly. It's because I had the line layer locked. Sure. Okay, sure. Yeah, that makes sense. Sure. Alright, well, whatever. I know now. I think I'm going to call this stream in about, like, maybe a little less than an hour. I still want to draw a little more, but after that, I want to head over to my family's house so I can do my laundry there. And also say hi to my family, of course. Okay, we have been on Jungle Japes for far too long now. Actually, you know what I really want to hear? Is, Frantic Factory. Oh, hell yeah. I love that twist in the song, where you can hear it like winding itself up again to move into the chorus. It's just such a clever little thing. The boss is such a piece of shit. His name's Mad Jack. No, he sucks. He's so freaking hard. I remember back in the heyday, I would go on a website called cheatcc.com. I don't know if anybody else looked up that site. I love that site. It had like a million cheats and like hints and tips and shit like that. I know Nintendo Power was huge, but I was never a part of that generation. And yeah, Cheat CC. I would just consult that all the goddamn time trying to figure out how to beat Mad Jack. It was a struggle and a half, but I did manage to eventually beat him. He's just got such a weird attack pattern, and the controls are not great, and you need to be focusing on where he is. But with enough practice, you can get a handle on the platforming and eventually figure out how to get around him. Still, though, such a bastard. I remember in Donkey Kong 64, I used to do a lot of roleplay for some reason with the characters, and I especially did it in Frantic Factory. I would always roleplay that like I owned the factory, and Donkey Kong was like running around trying to turn on machines so that he could get the factory working, so that he could print out like stuff. Like, it was never clear what he made, but he just made stuff. And so I'd run around the level, like, attacking enemies who were supposedly, like, stopping me from continuing with my factory work. and like switching knobs and pressing buttons and being like beep boop beep boop. Oh, my factory is working perfectly. And then at one point, I used the factory as like a bass drop to reenact the intro scene to Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, where Eggman is breaking into a government facility. Except I would pretend that Donkey Kong was Eggman, and he was just breaking into a facility. Oh yeah, no, yeah, Mad Jack. When he first shows up, he does something like just basically the worst shit ever. Dreadful noises. Just trying to print that sweet monkey gush. I did the same thing with his horde of bananas. You know how in the beginning of the game you can go to a cave and there's just a horde of bananas, and you go in there and you fucking and it's just not there. I would roleplay as Donkey Kong going there and reacting. Like, and it was like honest to God reacting. He'd be like, no, my bananas, no. And he'd be like sad and like running around and being like, oh, what am I gonna do? My bananas, no. It was very dumb. But it was fun. The jury's out on that. Yeah, I don't know, fam. Jury's out on that. Could be, you know what? It could be a mix between red and pink, also known as amaranth. Is that what amaranth looks like? You would be the expert, right? Oh my god. I remember one time I told you, oh, did you know Oni Play's favorite color is amaranth? And you fucking were like, excuse me, no, his favorite color is purple and he's just being a bitch. So like, well, then why did you call your username Amaranth if you're not even gonna classify it as a real color? It sounds like you're a little anti-Amaranth, if I'm being honest. Oh? Isn't it also a flower? I don't actually know. Is used for waffles. Alright, I can dig it. You are a bit of a waffle-like individual. I could classify you as, you know, having waffle-esque traits. I like to think I have more like grilled cheese vibes going on, or like perhaps the vibes of like a BLT. That's just where I think my ideals are at. Like I think I'm more sandwich like. Either sandwich-like or like egg-like. I just realized, I just heard a sound effect in this song. That's a sound effect I definitely heard in Doom 64. And that's another game I've been playing lately is Doom 64. Are we just talking about breakfast food now? Everybody, help me out with this. All right. Favorite breakfast food. Go. Mine in the morning, and this is every day in the morning, I always have the same thing, and that's because I don't want to overcomplicate my morning because I'm already so tired. Every morning, I have eggs with spinach and rice with a little sausage. Every morning. That's enough to fill me up and get me through the day. Oh my god, Cinnabon vibes because I'm sweet and pure. TJC, that's the best answer. In the morning, I just eat whatever I can get my hands on in the 20 minutes before I go to work, but it's generally buttered toast. Simple toast. You know, I'm hearing that a lot from people. They just eat toast. I can't just eat toast. I have a breakfast. A breakfast. I got a roommate. All he fucking eats is toast. It's fucking toast. Fucking toast. I don't understand it. I need a real breakfast. An honest to God breakfast. I need a break fast. Fair. Also, when you're bigger, you need to eat more food, or else you just fucking die. You collapse into yourself. You collapse into yourself. Eight to 12. Keep eating a crap ton of stuff. 8 to 12 are prime snacking hours for me. I have kind of broken the chain of snacking per se, unless there's a giant fucking plate of cookies, which I just proved I have no self-control over. Oh, by the way, Amber, I don't think you were there for it. John made cookies in between takes. In between my break and now. Fucking Mad Jack, boy. In case you thought you could go today without getting a little Mad Jack action. No, yeah. I love sweets. deeply. And, God, I hate that fucking laugh. I suddenly remember it now. Ugh, he sucked. Yeah, because he would laugh and then get in the box, and that's how you know, oh shit, he's coming back. If I ever do stream this again, once I get to the Mad Jack thing, I'm just gonna whoop the living shit out of him. I have so much, like, resentment for that. I remember when I streamed Paper Mario, which, oh, that's another game I need to go back to. When I played the original game, though, and I streamed the entire thing, I remember when I got to the Piranha Plant, and I just kicked its ass in, like, maybe 5 minutes. But as a child, that was the hardest thing in the whole fucking world for me. I hated it. I hated it. And it was awful. I deeply, 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 deeply hated that fight. It was so stressful for me that once I beat it, and I think I've told the story like 100 times, I remember I ran into my dad's room and I told him, Dad, I just beat the piranha guy in Paper Mario. And Dad was like, okay. That's it. That's the whole story. Mad Jack action. Oh, he'll give you some Mad Jack action. Super Paper Mario is great. In fact, my roommate is playing it now. If I could stream it, I would. It's kind of a hassle to set up the TV and all that next to my computer. I could do it, but it just take a lot of setting up. But Super Paper Mario is a great game. In fact, it's really underrated because a lot of people kind of wrote it off as one of those, ew, this isn't like the original Paper Mario or like Thousand Year Door. This is one of those gimmicky Paper Marios that stinks. But I don't know. I really liked Super Paper Mario when it came out, and to this day I've played it again and again and again, and I still really like it. There's never been a time when I was playing it that I thought like this is dumb or, you know, whatever thing they add to it is lazy or silly. I thought the whole thing was great the whole way through. I even like the weird my voice has been scratching a lot. Mimi, Mimi for life. Oh my god. Nick, as you bring that up, I specifically remember a zero punctuation review that I still chuckle at to this day. Zero Punctuation, or Yahtzee, he was reviewing Super Paper Mario. And he said that you get to that part, and he was like, I swear to God, there's this stupid bit where you need to walk on a crane, where you need to walk on a hamster wheel for like 30 plus minutes in order to get enough money to pay off this lady. Now, if you're actually willing to roll on that hamster wheel for 30 minutes, then you must be a dumb Nintendo fanboy. Now, if you're smart like me, what you do is you put a little device thing on the run button, and then that'll take care of it for you. Come on, he basically was like, come on, game designers, get it together. I'm not even playing your game. I found a way to get around your stupid mini game, and I'm having more fun for it. But what you do is you figure out that that was actually bullshit, and you had to get around it a different way. It was great. I remembered seeing that as a kid and thinking like, wait a minute, what's he talking about? It was genuinely clever though. I remember as a kid thinking like, oh my god, do I really have to do this? But no, you do not. They in fact do not expect you to run on a hamster wheel for 30 plus minutes in order to make money to give to a spider lady. Very nice. Do their little hair licks intentionally make a heart? No, I just like swooshing motions. But thank you for noticing that a little heart shape was made. Yeah, no, I just like little swooshes. And in the original, they had those little swoopies on the side. God, it's just such an ugly look, though. Like, who in the fucking world would be okay with this? Just puffy all on the top, swoops on the sides, and then nothing growing on the back. Like, Not to say my design is, like, perfect or anything, but just these initial designs that they came up with are not great. That being said, I really liked the dog, or the wolf in, I think it was Wanda Gamelon. It was whatever character was like,
with this crystal, I control your soul. You will obey.
is and supposedly that was the most fearsome of Ganon's minions. Oh, they look fucking horrible. Blue, red plus blue, purple. I have not been reading the chat. Need me for life. I was a dumbass kid. That is actually what I did. I do their little hair. I just like to ship confirmed. Pink looks cross-eyed in there. They also look like they're on crack. Yeah. Top 10 biggest upgrades. They had too much fairy dust, if you know what I mean. Hell yeah, no, the ultimate glow up. Whoop. Ew. Boy, that is unintentionally scary. Now where is... There it is. Now to make all of these gray... Wait, no. Not that. Oh, shit. Did I... The fuck? Wait, no. In here... Oh, I see what's up. It's locked. I was so scared for a second. I'm like, wait, did I put shit on the wrong layer? There, okay. 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 Maybe I should get like a shoulder pad or something, because whenever I put my shoulder down on this for like hours on end, oh boy does it hurt. You know what? Now this just makes me want to turn on Banjo-Tooie music. Oh, Jolly Roger's Lagoon. Listening to 514 as you have a panic attack is a good combo. I'm thinking that might not be true. In fact, I don't even know what 514 is, and frankly, I don't want to look it up. This is a lot of work to get all this shit done, but I'm so glad I did it. This is probably the most work I've put into an animation yet. Oh, for fuck's sake. What other thing is locked? Oh, wait, I know. The color thing is locked. That makes sense. Yeah. Note to self, just unlock everything before you're gonna color. Because this baby boy is gonna freak the fuck out. This baby boy is gonna Freddy Freaker all over the place. 8675903, red a pretty girl, blah 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 blah. God, I love this music. I tried to look it up, and all I got was the area codes for Quebec. It's sad that I thought Quebec was a video game place for a while. Dude. Coming along very nicely. Yeah! Thank you. Anyone else remember that point-and-click SpongeBob game? Employee of the Month? Still got that bad boy. I think? There was... There was a few point-and-click SpongeBob-esque games. I think Employee of the Month was definitely one that I played. Is that the one where you get, like, your license in one game? There's, like, another game where you're running around, like, collecting different pieces of a Krabby Patty until you can put them all together? Is that it? As I'm describing it, is that what it is? Because you're suddenly giving me, like, very violent flashbacks to, like, some awesome game that I now legally have to dig up and play. Because these visions are far too real. Yeah. There is a website called vim.com or vim.net, which is called Vim's Lair. And on there you can go and get a whole bunch of PC games, as well as like other ROMs and such, but you know, that's up to you if you want to go and get that stuff. I think it's perfectly fair to get like abandonware that's not sold on any markets anymore and nobody's making money off of it. That being said, Is Silent Hill 4 considered abandonware at this point? Okay. If I can dig it up and make it work right, then yes. Yeah, if it works. Big F. On Windows 10, though, it does have compatibility mode, so maybe I can get it to work. The compatibility mode goes all the way back to, like, Windows 98. So we'll see. Let me see. Yeah. I don't think so. Employee of the month had you cleaning a plate at the start, and it's all 3D and stuff. You also clean a car for some random guy, and Mr. Krabs sells his clothes and is just hanging out in a supermarket. I'll look up the SpongeBob point-and-click game. I mean, I'm sure there's a list somewhere of all these SpongeBob point-and-click games. Well, we'll just have to wait and see. The vibe check frame. Oh my god. The glow is getting in the way. Let's draw around it. It's fine. Ooh. Oh, hell yeah to this. Okay, I'm not doing that. What is that other instrument that goes? Is that a flute? It sounds very flute-like. Oh, a piccolo. Oh, there's a thought. Let's see if I can skip ahead to, oh my god. Oh, can I find Cloud Cuckoo Land? Oh! Hellfire Peak! Hellfire Peak! Hellfire Peak! Oh yeah, no, you gotta love that digital kazoo. Oh, I forgot the little dots. Yeah, little freckles. Hold on. Where is... Yeah. And then... Ba-da. There you go. God, I can just speed through these last couple faces. Because they got a lot less detail going on. They're just closer up, and it's like easy. Yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake. That definitely sounds like a piccolo. Why was Piccolo called Piccolo in Dragon Ball and eventually Dragon Ball Z? What does he have to do with Piccolos? He was like a really strong, hard ass, like, no nonsense boy. And that is not what I think when I hear a piccolo. Oh, hey there, Empiro Music. I certainly can answer your question. Oh, later, Amber. She's already gone, but later, Amber. Good luck with battle practice. Later. Do I know how to animate music videos? Is that your question? I did animate a music video once or twice, and I did help direct a couple live-action animated music videos. Yeah, I know a thing or two about it. You know, back on the topic of Windows 10 compatibility, for some reason the PC version of Persona 1 doesn't save on... That is super weird. Windows 10 is so fucked up. It's something to do with, like, the way all their information is organized. Now, all of a sudden, these older systems where information was organized differently, they just break down. And it's the most minute things. Kind of sounds like pan flutes. I guess I don't know my instruments. He's short. Wait, Piccolo is short? Wait, are you looking for someone to animate a music video for you? Is that what you're saying? Well, how much are you offering? And what's the music video? If you are indeed looking to employ. Or if you don't want to discuss it now, because discussing in the middle of the stream is a little tacky. You can always hit me up at my email, which is just Dradex, spelled exactly as it is on Twitch, JRADGEX, at gmail.com. And we can talk about that further, if that's what you're talking about. See, I've been trying to get a bit better at the whole business end of things. In fact, actually, I'll spell it right here. That's my email right there. I just sent it to you. Hit me up. And I would gladly help you out. If you know I'm able to, and if we can, we'll discuss about it. Yeah, I actually did animate a music video and put it on the channel. Although that was a lot more, that was a lot more just okay, you know. It's a silly little Undertale thing I did, but I was happy with it. Later, Nick. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Good luck with Terraria, my dude. Bye. Alright. This could go on forever. But I think I'm going to call it here. Yeah, we would go for like 3 hours. I think we'll call it here. Alright, guys. I will see you all later. I am going to go do other stuff. I'm gonna rest my eyes for one thing, because this fucking light in my face is driving me nuts. Yeah, no, yeah. Expect more streams in the future, my dudes. Oh, dude. Before I leave, TJC, are you in the Discord? Do you want to share that reanimated that you made? Because we got that. Okay. TJC left. Okay, cool. Well, you know. That's alright. Anyways, peace, everybody. You guys are the best. Good day, good evening, good morning, or good night. Complete strangers. You're the best. Later. Whew. And I will see you guys later too. Thank you, Imperio Music, for following.